Our slavish mentality is, you want an American stamp for everything, or a British stamp. Anything Indian? But going to a doctor when you are healthy is the most dangerous thing that you can do. Is an article in the British Medical Journal. I have written it earlier, but British Medical Journal writes that. Read that. So I always tell people, don't go to see a doctor when you are well. Then they say, how do I know I am well? Ayurveda says so beautifully. Samadatuhu, samagnischa, samadoshaha, malakriha, prasannatma indriya manaha swastha ityavidiyate. You shit well, you eat well, you piss well, you sleep well, and you have enthusiasm to work, and you don't hate nobody, you are healthy. So in the morning you get up and say, do I want to go to the department today? If the answer is yes, you are healthy. Then in the review, see, do I have to help others in the department? If the answer is yes, you are terribly healthy. That is very interesting. Okay, I'll come back. Human metagenome. NIH has been working on metagenome for the last 10 years without telling anybody. They didn't tell our geneticists here. They quietly worked because they said, we will get the metagenome first and teach all these slaves, make money and teach them. But unfortunately, they found $100 million, 10 years of work, the whole of NIH, which is called the palace, they got only 10 genes. So they said, no, if the whole world's laboratories work on genetics only, 24 hours of the day for the next 100 years, we will probably not be able to unravel the metagenome because 3 trillion, not 1 or million or billion genes are there in your gene. So for every 1 cell in your body, 9 cells are germs. So germs are us. Toys are us, you have seen the shop. Germs are us. And you read my article in the BMJ, germs are us. Now we are germs. So you can't be proud. I am so and so. No. You can't even lift his finger without the permission of the E. coli or somebody. And the latest treatment for dying patients with infections, no antibiotic cures. Do you know the latest treatment? Good human feces. Healthy human feces. 250 cc, emulsified, put in a Ryle's tube in, 4 hours later the patient will go home. Americans call it as fecal transplant. So you accept it. Oh, yes, fecal transplant. I'm accepting it. If I told you, now I was watching your faces, you're making some grimacing face. Like that. When I said fecal transplant, everybody is bright. Because Johns Hopkins, it comes from Johns Hopkins. Barbara Starfield has done that and saved a lot of patients with difficile infection, Clostridium difficile. A silly germ kills people in the intensive care unit. So now it has become an accepted fact. Murarji Desai drinks urine. He says, But when it comes from the West, auto urine therapy is very good because it improves your immune system. You read that paper in the PubMed and say, that's right. See? Cow's urine. Now, cow's colostrum has come as immune suppressed drug. And one tablet is $10. So he says, it's good. It's very good because it comes from America. Our slavish mentality is, you want an American stamp for everything. Or a British stamp. Anything Indian? I want the physiology department in every college to buy this book. Every department. This is called Body Electric. This man must be venerated. He must be given not 1 Nobel Prize, but 2. But he was demonized. This man showed that every human cell is a semiconductor. And he showed that energy, electric energy, can cure things like even cancer. His name is Robert Becker. Bob, or Robert Becker, was the professor of orthopedics in the New York State University in the 1950s. For 20 years, he did so much of research, but he was demonized. His professorship was removed. They were about to take his degree out, like that Wakeley fellow, and then they were thrown on the road, but he survived. He is no more. May his soul rest in peace. But this book, every physiologist must read, The Electromagnetism and the Foundation of Life. Foundation of Life. And I am working with one of his associates. I'll show you something. All of you know water, right? Who doesn't know water? I drank it just now. That is water, no? This is what you studied. HHO. No. Water is something very live. This is water. This is the water structure. What a complicated structure with a lot of loose bonds here and there. Lot of loose bonds, very hungry for anything. So what we did, we put nano silver particles in these loose bonds and got some nano silver water, simple nano silver water. It's water with some nano silver particles. It's very simple to do that. Might cost about 5 rupees a bottle, big bottle. You take 15 ml of that 3 times a day, malaria gets cured in 3 days. Dengue, anything. And I have been running after this, the great government people, anybody is there in authority. I didn't get permission. So I had to go to Africa to do a study. We did 100 patients survived. Not statistical science, 100 patients survived, and we have published that. Even then, but nobody bothers. Nobody bothers. But the companies are after your blood because they can't sell antibiotics. Antibiotics produce resistance. This doesn't. Because it doesn't kill the germs the way you think it does. Very interesting. Now, but more than that, this is a live structure. Very interesting. It flows by whirling only. Water does not flow by lamination. Laminar flow does not exist in water. Water is alive. If you see water going up a tree, you pour the water at the bottom, the tree goes up and the water goes up. So beautiful. You must know when they magnify it and show you, water is so just going and then finds a crevice, it goes there. And somewhere it goes to the tree top. So we did something with water. This what is this? Now physiology. This was your heart when you were in the mother's womb. There was no heart. It was 2 dorsal vessels. Now you all teach your students, heart pumps blood across the right? Right or wrong? Correct, no? If the heart were to pump blood, think for a little while. If the heart were to pump blood, you wouldn't be here at all. Because you didn't have a heart for 20 weeks in the mother's womb. Who pumped blood? Now the madam is saying, Do you think you didn't think about it earlier? No, now you think. Now I want you to think something more. And that is, this water is very interesting. Very, very interesting. And that water keeps you alive. Now these 2 tubes, your own passing water, that is water is blood. But unfortunately, blood is not just water. Blood has colloids and suspensoids. What are colloids? You all know, right? Electrical charge atoms which are either anions. Anion means 1 extra electron, or cations, 1 electron less. Now very interestingly, this is how you are living because the cations they repel each other. The anions repel each other. So your blood doesn't clot.